Yes.
Here we go. All right, so today we have musician, influencer, OnlyFans model. This guy does it all. On set,
Man.
we have Slim Gwynn. How
Yes,
you doing
sir.
today, boss?
Doing all right, you know what I'm saying?
So I had to ask you, like, so how'd you get into OnlyFans?
I don't really know. I can't really tell you. I'm saying I know a lot of people, real experimental, I guess you could say.
Does that mess with like relationships that you get into?
Not really. I mean, I'm really upfront with it. I mean, like, I feel like as long as you be honest with people, it normally leads you in the right direction for real.
Okay. So we look on Instagram, we see you travel from Baltimore to California. Like, where are you originally from and what keeps you on the go like that?
Oh, I'm from Baltimore, you feel me? My sister actually lives in LA, you feel me? She been living out there like almost 10 years, so I go out there when I can see it, but I'm from Baltimore, West Baltimore. Gwynn Oak, that's over west, you feel me? That's where the Gwynn comes from, and Slim Gwynn, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So has traveling to the west side, has that helped you with your music career? Have you been able to tap in with some new people?
Not over there yet. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to. I do need to go back over there, you feel me? But she about to come over here, actually. Her birthday in like a week. 5 days, so she gonna come over here.
Okay.
But I do need to go back over there and, like you said, tap in, because the Cali and LA like music scene way different than the East Coast, like way different.
How so?
I mean, just the sound, you feel me, videos, the style, like the way they push their music, like they do it with like cars and all that type of shit. Like it's not really like East Coast style for real. Like we'll try to do it with like the fashion more so maybe than like cars or whatever the case may be, you know.
So what do you feel like the DMV needs to do to catch up to the people on the west side?
Not even just the west side, but I feel like other cities. I feel like we gotta come together, you feel me, unify, because that's really the only way it's gonna happen. I mean, you look at other cities like Atlanta, Detroit, Memphis, Cali, LA, like New York, they all unify, you know what I'm saying? They all help each other, support each other. I feel like that's really what it's gonna take, you feel me? I know people stubborn, I'm stubborn, everybody's stubborn, you know. It's easier said than done for real.
Okay, do you think it's possible? Do you think an artist from our area can hit a mainstream platform, like, and hit across the nation?
For sure. I mean, I can't say it ain't been done. It's not on a like consistent scale where it's like people looking for the next DMV artist to come out or whatever, but it can be done and can get to that eventually. I believe so. Hell yeah.
So we also noticed you have a tattoo that says West on your knuckles. So what's the biggest difference from your opinion in the West Coast culture versus the DMV, and what does the tattoo represent?
All right, so this is like really West Side, you feel me? I'm from West Baltimore,
Okay.
So like the West Side, you feel me, or both paths type shit. But the difference, like you said, from what West Coast to DMV, I mean, to everything, just the culture, the music, they don't even eat the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just telling my brother how you really can't leave Maryland and get a crab cake. That shit weak. Like, that shit ass. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd be pissed off. I can't just go to a restaurant real quick and get a crab cake, or a carry-out spot and get a crab cake sandwich, something like that. Like,
Right.
that shit ain't cool, man. I ain't fuck with that.
So when did you start making music?
I started making music in high school. I ain't gonna lie. But I started dropping music, like projects and shit, like 2018.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So what's the next step for you musically? Like, do you feel like you've reached your peak as an artist? Like, what's next for you?
Next step musically, man, I would just say I gotta get some music videos out. I ain't gonna lie. I got one out that I did a few years ago, but it ain't got shit. Then I got so much more music since then. It's like, yeah, I gotta get the music videos rolling. You know, doing some more music videos, some more performances.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Those are short-term goals that I'm really working on right now.
So let me ask you this though. So what's your process in creating? Like, how do you come up with these ideas? A couple of people on our platform say they have to experience something, and then some people say they just go to the studio, start writing. Other people say they take time to get a song. How does your process work?
I mean, it's like a mixture of everything for real. Like sometimes I can just go in the studio, I got some hooks laid down, but I ain't got no verses. Start smoking, you know, might be off some shrooms or some shit, and then yeah, everything just fall into place. I might freestyle some shit and then listen to what I recorded and then build off that, you know what I'm saying? Or I really might just sit down and write everything before I get to the studio. And then by the time I get there, I can just let all that shit out. Like, that's the easiest way to do it though, I ain't gonna lie. Write it down beforehand, get to the studio, I can record like that way. I can do like 6 songs, like 2 hours.
Gotcha. So do you ever go to the studio sober, or is it always a thing where you go like, you need a little push? Little juice.
Never go sober. I can't tell you the last time I was sober for more than like 3 hours.
3 hours?
I mean, as far as like smoking go, man, I mean, I'm always smoking. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? But I really don't count that as like turnt, I guess. You know, it's just not sober, but you know, it is what it is.
All right, so what can you tell me about your song Mastermind?
Mastermind. That's off our latest project, OnlyFans. I actually performed it last night, for real.
Where'd you perform at?
I performed at a spot in Laurel. Yeah.
Oh, was that the place where Big Flock was supposed to?
Yeah, Big Flock was there. Hell yeah, he got that latest shit, but he was there, you feel what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
You win that feature?
I didn't win the feature, I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's cool, you feel what I'm saying? You can always get an opportunity like that again. But nah, Mastermind, the second verse on there, probably my favorite verse on the whole tape, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. It was supposed to have my mans on the song, but he bluffed me. But it's all cool though, you feel what I'm saying? So I had to fill in for the first verse. But the second verse on that bitch, that's my shit. That song is my favorite song on there too, but second verse really does it for me.
Speaking of, people bluffing on the music, how do you feel about people in this area and their integrity when it comes to making commitments with the music? On you up a feature, if you pay for a service, getting it back. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's consistent?
So I really haven't ventured out into that because, you feel me, I really don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's consistent or not till give you a real answer, to be honest. I would hope it's consistent, you feel me? I done spend hella money on music shit, you feel me? I done met bluffing ass niggas who be finessing, stealing bread, all that type shit. They weren't really like DMV people, but I hope when I start doing that again with DMV people, it ain't the same shit.
So who do you look to collab with in the future, if you look to collab with any artist?
In the near future? Man, I ain't gonna lie. DMV artists off rip, I'm gonna say Fat Trell. That's my man's. Hell yeah, I fuck with Fat Trell.
People say that he fell off.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I fuck with Fat Trell so heavy, I ain't gonna lie. You feel me? The first time I ever heard of this nigga, I went to a concert in 2012 out Silver Spring at the Fillmore. And he was a special guest, you feel what I'm saying? This nigga had the whole bitch turned. I'm talking about off rip. Who the fuck is this nigga? I was 16. Yo had the whole bitch turned. Yo was in the crowd, had his arm around niggas, real live jamming. I'm well, I fuck with y'all. Ever since then, he been cool with me, you feel what I'm saying? Glad he home type shit. Need to stay home. His last tape was cool, you feel me? That's niggas yo, I fuck with Doughboy. You know who Doughboy is?
Nah, I don't.
Doughboy, he from Ohio. That's my man. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with y'all. I do a Doughboy feature. I love people, man. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even tell you. I make a lot of music, so you feel me? I can do features with any type artist. I got hella shit in the vault, ready to go, low key. Working on my next tape. So yeah.
So how would you describe yourself as a musician? What type of music do you make? What's your personality, persona?
I would say I make, you feel me? Some people say I make trap music. I mean, I do got trap songs, but I don't know. I feel like I make just good inspirational music, It could be trap music, it could be smoking music, some music right around in the car. You want to chill, you feel what I'm saying? You want to get some money, you feel me? I'm a hustler, so it's it's hustle-driven music. That's the motivation behind it. So you can hear it, but even if you're not a hustler, you can still enjoy the music for sure. What's up, it's Slim Gwynn. You better dive into my song Mastermind from my tape OnlyFans. So yeah, catch me on the post called a catch me on the plane. Or you can catch me on the spaceship with these shrooms. I'm on my brain. So you feel me? I don't know if you fuck with the shrooms, but I love the shrooms, bro. Favorite drug, favorite high. I smoke hella weed, bro. And I only do shrooms. I don't do shrooms that much, but every time it's a blast. You feel me? I make shroom drinks and all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So do you remember your first trip? Have you ever had a bad experience, or What was that like?
Do y'all remember my first trip out the shrooms? I do. I was actually I was hosting a game night house party type shit. It was like a Halloween party. That was the first time I had shrooms for real. That bitch was lit. I ain't gonna lie, that bitch was turned. Bad trips? Nah, I ain't never had a bad trip. I had a trip where I really ain't feel like doing shit though. Like I just ate them. I was in my room and I was just quiet watching TV for like 3 hours. I ain't say a word probably for like 3-4 hours. Just smoking the same 2 blunts, like real life. That's the closest I had to a bad trip. You feel me? Okay. That's not bad to me though, cause I can just be that shit don't bother me. And I can't trust these bitches who be acting they pretending, and I can't trust these niggas cause they low key master splinter. So yeah, you feel me? That's like a build on the whole verse for real, like. Mastermind. If you hear the second verse, I use master hella times, you feel what I'm saying? And like, yeah, niggas be master splinter, they be ratting, snitching, going behind your back, doing bitch ass shit.
I feel like the definition of a snitch is so like broad. Like hardly nobody keeping this. Like, what's the definition of a rat or a snitch in either?
I mean, like, okay, so it's always snitching, like you going to the police, telling, you feel what I'm saying? But it's like different, where it's like, if you a citizen, somebody breaking your house, you go to the police and tell them. That's right. Cool. You can film, you can do that. But like, say if you feel what I'm saying, you and 4 niggas on the block. Police come, everybody run. They jam you up. Everybody else got away though. You bring them other niggas down? No. Hell no. You can't do no shit like that. That's snitching right there.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Her G-spot like a bastard lock. You know I got the bastard key. And then I said, my trap ain't got no limit. A young nigga feel like Master P. Hell yeah. You feel me? Most niggas, they not hitting the G-spot. You feel me? They don't got the master key. I got the master key, though. For sure. Yeah.
I think we just gonna leave that one at that.
Yeah. So switch the plug up, cause nigga, I got gas to find. So like, you feel me? So I'm a hustler, you feel what I'm saying? Like, as a hustler, on some supply and demand shit, you gotta have the best supply, so you can have the highest demand. You feel me? So if my supply looking phony, I'm gonna have to switch that plug up, cause you feel me?
Right. So is Cali weed what they say it is? Like, is it different from DMV gas? Like,
yes. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been smoking Cali weed for some years now, and like, it's the best weed I ever smoked in my life. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like it's not.
And last but not least, do you have any upcoming projects we should know about, and where can we find you on social media?
So I got a single coming out on September 1st. It's called Slide. Look out for that bitch. That's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Social media, Instagram, Slim Westside. No underscores, no spaces, none of that. Slim Westside. If you use Twitter, SlimG_07. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, Instagram, Slim Westside. Follow me. You feel me? Apple Music, Spotify, Slim Gwynn. I'm everywhere. Hell yeah.
That's a wrap for Behind the Buzz at the Creative Space. Please be sure to follow Slim Gwynn, For the People Records, Creative House DMV on Instagram. And thank you, Slim, for spending time with us here at Behind the Buzz.